positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. The pass to Powell. On the wing, Jones, defended by Towns. Passes to Powell. Another shot. Reid with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Irving attacking. The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Powell, no one around him. Doncic kicks to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Powell with his screen on Conley. Back to Powell. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Edwards, a screen on Irving. Pass to Edwards. He feeds it to Towns. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Irving a screen on Conley. And there's the pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. He has 5. Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Jones, the pass to Green. Going inside. Passes it to Powell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Conley's shot is off. Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. He kicks to Powell. Pass to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Pass to McDaniels. Conley with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 3. The pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Edwards.
Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Right side, Irving. Powell with a screen on Conley. Irving attacking, score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Conley finds Edwards. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic against Conley. Doncic steps on the gas. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Now Doncic, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Outside, Jones. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. He dishes it to Green. Doncic feeling it out. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Doncic against Conley. Sweet move. And the dunk by Doncic.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic with it. He's got 9. Kicks it to Powell. Conley against Doncic. Back to Powell. Clock at 4. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Edwards, a screen on Irving. Conley, the pass to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Jones finds Green. Powell with it, over by Conley. Doncic against Towns. Green, the pass to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Towns. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Conley.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Powell with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Reed kicks to Towns. Edwards looking it over. To the paint. Here's Reed, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Well, I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Edwards drives in. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels passes to Conley. Over Irving. Towns with 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Green dishes to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Reed misses. Outside Green, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Gobert is out there with Anderson. Then it's Moore. And it's McLaughlin in at the 3. Ray, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Washington. Here's Hardy. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington with the screen on Morris. Here's Hardy. Drops in the tray. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Morris kicks to Gobert. And the pass to McLaughlin. Gobert the screen. McLaughlin the pass to Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Washington against Anderson. Washington kicks to Kleba. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kleba sets the screen for Washington. The shot by Kleba, wide open, misses the jumper.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's McLaughlin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Dante Exum. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
From deep. And that one's good. Hardy's got 8 points in the quarter.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Gobert, the screen. Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Gobert, the pass to McLaughlin. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Kleba finds Washington. And he drives in. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Passes it to Kleba. Here's Washington. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by Kleba. Here's Hardaway into the lane.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
Morris passes to Anderson. Morris dishes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
Inside. Here's Kleba. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Gobert, the pass to McLaughlin. Back to Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the pick. Here's Hardy. Another three for Dallas.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Edwards.
How about that handle? The triple drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Pass to Powell. Right side, Irving. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Doncic kicks to Jones. Back to Doncic. Here's the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's Reed. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Doncic against Conley. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Edwards.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Doncic outside from deep three-point land. Oh, Doncic long range.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrate it.
Conley gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Doncic, here we go. Powell sends a screen for Doncic. Driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Outside Edwards. Conley against Irving. Conley the pass to Edwards. And here's Reed. Towns for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the three, folks. You better check him.
Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now, put them behind.
There's the screen. Irving with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Outside, Towns. The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And they pick up two. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Irving. Lets it go with a three. Kept alive. Powell kicks to Irving. Doncic outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the... Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
I'm Brian Anderson. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Down low. Here's Jackson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving, a screen on Williams. From deep, here's Doncic. They get it back. Outside for Green. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Powell outside. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Williams. Powell, a screen on Williams. And Doncic, here we go. Irving finds Doncic. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Powell sets a screen. Irving for 3.
And one of the shrewdest and hardest working defenders in the league. Smart is relentless.
Pass to Jackson. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Doncic, a screen on Smart. Doncic outside. He takes it in. And Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Outside Jones. This one for 3. He buries it from 3.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 3. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Irving against Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Irving, screen on Williams. Pass to Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Dallas calls timeout.
All right, let's give a big hand for your defense.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Right side Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 6 points.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Here's Doncic, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Smart passes to Aldama. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. From deep, here's Doncic. Counted from distance. He has 7.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
From deep, Morant. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Jones with a screen on Smart. Here's Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving looking around. Powell sets a screen. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a... Wow! Crazy good!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Irving attacking, and it's good for 2. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Jackson with a screen on Green. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Morant, the pass to Smart. Green against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Aldama. The drive by Smart. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, BA, that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Irving, the pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot, outside Jones. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, BA. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
Morant finds Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
On the wing, Green. Doncic against Williams. Jones with a screen on Williams. Doncic passes to Jones. Shot from the wing. And that one's long.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Green. And now the Mavs on the run. On the wing, Jones. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Jones.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Jackson with a screen on Green. It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
BA, he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will. One of the most exciting players in the league, Ja Morant. He's so explosive, plays the game with a joy, and he's a fan favorite.
And Doncic, here we go. Outside for Green. Jones with a screen on Morant. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Green.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Hardy, Maxi Kleber out there with Washington. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Hardy, guarded by Bane. Pass to Exum. Washington, a screen on Jackson. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense tends to play him to drive the basketball, but if he can knock down this shot, they will have to play him honestly.
Right side, Bane. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside, Bane. To the middle. Second chance effort. Stevens. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Hardaway with a screen on Bane. Pass to Hardaway. Rose grabs the board. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Well, you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Bane into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hardaway's shot is good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Outside Bane to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
There's a screen. Outside Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Rose. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Rose finds Clark. Here's Stevens. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Hardaway grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Exum. Here's Hardy, guarded by Rose. Washington outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Now here's Bane. Defense is right there. Rose left side. And there it is for him.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Washington a screen. Here's Hardy, guarded by Bane. Here's Exum. And the layup is good off the glass. Exum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Dante has great length and quickness to be able to operate inside the paint.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. For 3, Hardy. They get it back. Washington outside. Pass to Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Rose. And it's Hardaway on the take. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Durant and Smart in the backcourt. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavs. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Washington, a screen on Morant. And it's Irving off the drive. And the bucket is good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
On the wing, Green. Washington, a screen on Morant. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Washington outside. Here's Powell. The rebound by Jackson. Morant looking around. From deep three-point land. The Mavericks pull it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Grizzlies foul. Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. Washington up top. Shot clock at 5. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Irving against Williams. Outside Morant. Pass to Smart. Picked by Aldama. And it's Smart missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Doncic on the wing. The putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant against Green. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Morant against Green. Morant, the pass to Aldama. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Doncic, a screen on Smart. Irving goes in. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Jackson with a screen on Green. Down low. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Irving for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart looking around. Inside. Jackson can't get it to go. Smart against Doncic. Irving, the pass to Doncic. From the arc. They get it again. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Smart. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're the far... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the 1. To the inside. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. And here's Conley outside. Passes it to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity. And Bain pulls it down.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Smart, down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Staying in attack mode, Smart earning that and one all by himself.
Memphis shooting their first free throw this game. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Aldama. Towns against Smart. Floats one. Up again. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Conley with the screen on Bain. McDaniels finds Conley. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game. And so here's Memphis. Trailing by 2. Morant passes to Aldama. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. There's the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Bain. to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. A 3-ball. Good, and as this goes to Towns.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He's an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Morant. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
For 3, Edwards. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's a screen by Aldama. Inside. And Aldama slams it in.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under
beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in a 2-guard. Outside for Smart. Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Towns.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Screen by McDaniel. To the inside. And Payne pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender. One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And it's Conley penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Morant scanning the floor. Driving the lane, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Pass basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Takes it inside and finished off by McDaniel.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's a screen by Aldama. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Here's Towns. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Off target from outside. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. The layup missed. And the rejection by Jackson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's McLaughlin in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And the shot goes down. Here's Rose. To the paint, stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the win trade. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Rose kicks to Clark. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Naz Reid. One shot.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The pass to Anderson. Now here's Reid. He's covered by Clark. Anderson, a screen on Rose. 5 to shoot. Morris finds Anderson. And Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Clark, a screen on Morris. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Kennard. Hasn't made one yet.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw. And when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
Rose up on top, covered by Morris. Rose kicks to Clark. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Rose with the double team. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
They set the pick to the inside. The kick out to Anderson. A 3 from Morris. Grizzlies with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force it all. Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Passes to Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 11 points in the quarter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Rose. There's the pick. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Anderson the screen. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Kennard finds Clark. Outside Rose. Ball stolen. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on the sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Anderson. The 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And he nails the 3rd. 35 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Rose. And the layup is good. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
They set the pick. A 3 from Morris. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Stevens. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
That one goes in. Alexander Walker's got 13 points in the second half.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Santi Aldama. Smart is out there with John Morant. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the 3 ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Teardrop shot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Smart.
Just outsmarting them with the floater. A little tricky move there by Marcus Smart.
Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Morant with the bucket.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Conley into the lane. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Over in the corner, Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Bain. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside. Out to Edwards. Here's the pass to McDaniels. Dishes to Conley. Screen by McDaniel. They get it back. Out to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Now the dish to Edwards. Back to Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Smart against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Aldama gets the bucket.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. For 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
For your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
Reshot.
That free throw, no good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. Over Conley. Smart misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Jackson. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 14. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert with the screen on Smart. For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
They get it again. The kick out to Towns. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Smart against Edwards. From past the arc. Edwards with another miss. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Passes it to McDaniels. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
13 foul.
6 seconds left in the fourth. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game, thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Derek Jones. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here's Irving. And he can't get that one. Conley with some nice D. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Edwards. Powell outside. Offensive rebound. Outside for Green. Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, a screen on Conley. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Irving.
You know, Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
Now here's Towns. Back to Conley. Towns up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, BA. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the shot's good by Irving.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Here's Conley. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Conley's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Irving a screen on Edwards. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Outside Edwards. Reed a screen on Doncic. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Powell outside. Jones sets a screen. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock with the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Conley, a screen on Doncic. It's Edwards with a drive. From deep, Conley fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Irving, a screen on Edwards. Doncic with it. Picked up by Reed. Back to Powell. Fires from deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Powell showing you tit for tat that he's got range too.
Pass to McDaniels. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Irving. The three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Conley. Towns outside. And another three from Minnesota.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Edwards against Doncic. Powell sets a screen. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for the Timberwolves. He made a big... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Towns, that's good.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Irving against Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Outside Edwards. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Green. Conley against Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. And Powell with the stuff.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Towns. Jones with the block. On the break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. He drops it from range.
Yeah, there are nights where Conley has to do it himself. And that's the sign of a veteran point guard, knowing when you have to take over.
Here's Jones. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Luka flying in for the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Edwards against Doncic. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage, and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he was done terrorizing the NBA.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Irving. Now Powell. Powell sets a screen. And here's Doncic outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Conley looking for an opening. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Irving. Conley. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards a screen on Irving. Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Whether he's the ball handler or the roller, Edwards is always live in the 2-man game.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Conley finds Reed. Fires for 3. No good there. Outside Irving. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
34.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Morris in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How about Gobert on the attack? This is why his guys encourage him to look for his shot.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible, whether it's who they are drafting, trading for.
What you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Gobert with the double. Pass to Kleba. Here's Hardy. It's stolen. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Pass to Exum. Drives to the hoop. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
To the inside, Alexander Walker. And that one drops for him. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Hardy. Washington outside. Pass to Hardy. And here's Kleba. Anderson covers. Kleba passes to Washington. Kleba with a screen. To the middle. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Morris. No points so far. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Washington a screen. Hardy, the pass to Washington. Here's Hardy, guarded by Morris. Shot clock at 5. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to McLaughlin. Anderson with a screen. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Washington a screen. Out to the right wing for the tie. Sends it home from three-point land. And that ties it up.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 1:10 left in the third. Morris on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Hardy. To the inside, Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Here's McLaughlin. What a terrific move that is.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
The Mavericks trailing. 32 seconds left in the third. Kleba, screen on Anderson. To the paint. Fades back. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Picked by Gobert. McLaughlin passed to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. He got it up. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The T-Wolves on top. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. The lead is 2. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Powell in at the 5.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
On the wing, Irving. Jones with a screen on Conley. Irving, the pass to Jones with the crossover. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside for Irving. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Jones. Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Irving looking around. That 3's off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to Edwards. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Doncic against Edwards. Out to Powell. Powell sets a screen. Here's Irving. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Conley passes to Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. Baseline try. No good. A bit long that time. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Back to Irving. On the wing, Irving for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. Powell covers. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
To take the lead. Outside for Green. Conley against Irving. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Irving. To tie it up. Yep, right through the net.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Edwards a screen on Irving. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Doncic. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And they go to the intentional foul. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Cat is who this team trusts in important stretches of the game. Now's his time to shine.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic passes to Jones. Inside. Back to Powell. Outside for Irving. Shot clock at 6. Powell sets a screen. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Driving inside. Cash.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Powell right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Back to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Reed. It's balls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Out to Powell. Releases. They grab their own miss. Powell, a screen on Reed. Jones. And he sinks it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics. All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4 o'clock.
Be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Powell is out there with Jones, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Morant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Irving, a screen on Smart. Pass to Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Morant. Down low, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? He uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Out to Morant, just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Jones for the 3. They kick it out to Green. Jones sets the pick for Green. Irving from long range. It's good from long range.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Jackson, a screen on Irving. Here's Smart. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
They kick it out to Green. Powell sets a screen for Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Green, no good on that one. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Morant passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant scanning the floor. Powell pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The kick out to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
To the middle. Aldama inside. Working on Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Foul. That's good.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. There's a screen by Aldama. Smart kicks to Bain. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Dallas leading by 6. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The kick out to Irving. Morant against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. There's a screen by Aldama. Fires from the wing. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's Dallas up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Santi Aldama is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Doncic. And Aldama slams it in.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Powell with a screen on Morant. And a wide open look for Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Outside for Smart. Here's Jackson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the pass to Powell. To the paint, here's Irving. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of a throwback.
Morant against Doncic. And Aldama has it in the corner. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 13.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
The kick out to Bain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Here's Irving. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Powell with a screen on Morant. Here's Irving.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
The Mavericks have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. He doesn't get the second one. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed. Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And that one's good, Morant.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Bain. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one is good. Aldama's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Jones with the stuff.
Now, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Morant with a wide-open look. Good on the triple. He's got 12.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Fires from deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Exum is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Kleba in at the 5. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Washington. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
The offensive rebound, Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Exum sets a screen for Washington. Kicks to Exum. Back to Washington. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Washington's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Stevens, the pass to Clark. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Washington, that's for two. He kicks to Exum. Washington with the screen on Williams. Back to Washington. Another three for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Washington sets the pick for Hardaway. Now the pass to Washington. Passes it to Kleba. The fadeaway. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 15. For the finish. And it's Clark slamming it down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. And this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Hardy. Another three for Dallas.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Right side, Williams. Memphis moving it around. Here's Stevens. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Pass to Hardy. Fires for three. And Washington is good for three.
3 points.
Washington's got 12 points in just the second half. Now here's Rose. Guarded closely. There's a screen. Shoots the three. A rebound by Washington. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Exum. Washington with the screen on Williams. Exum kicks to Washington. He takes it in. Back to Exum. The pass to Hardy. Washington with the screen on Rose. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hardaway against Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Kleba with the rebound. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Clark. And here's Hardy from downtown.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And so it's... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Santi Aldama. Marcus Smart is out there with Morant. Then there's Jackson. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kleba with a screen on Bane. To the inside. Out to Hardaway. Passes it to Washington. Kleba sets the screen for Washington. Down low. And it's good. Good time running down on the shot clock. Kleba's got his first bucket in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Bain. Sweet little floater.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Washington. Powell sets a screen for Washington. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's good. Washington's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here he goes. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Doncic passes to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Smart. Pulls it up. Aldama with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The dish to Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Dallas leading by 16. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Washington kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's a screen by Washington. Powell with it to the right side. Doncic outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Green against Bain. Green kicks to Washington. On the wing, Doncic. Washington with a screen on Morant. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And a deep three from Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Green gets it to go.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Irving against Morant. Now here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Here's Minnesota. And stolen by Williams. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. The kick out to Edwards. And he drives in. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Morant into the lane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Now here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Releases from 15. The shot by Conley, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
To the paint. Gobert inside, working on Williams. Back to Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Towns against Jackson. Kicks it out, Towns. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Edwards. Towns finds Gobert. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Count it.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Edwards against Bane. Outside, Williams. Outside Morant. From deep. Sinks the tray. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Conley, a screen on Morant. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Jackson, the screen. Fires from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Morant against Edwards. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Edwards a screen on Williams. Outside Edwards. Launches a three. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. And Williams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And there's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Back to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. Gobert. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. He's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
So it's Minnesota now. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
And Mike Conley picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And then Morant with the dunk.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. Williams with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Jackson outside. Williams on the wing. Outside Bane. The teardrop. Count it. Bane's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Towns has got 6 points. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jackson with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bane. Picked by Aldama. Jackson on the wing. Back to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert with a block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
The kick out to Conley. To the left wing. Towns passes to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Down low. Bane against Edwards. Lets a floater go. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldama. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. That puts them in the lead. 9 points in the game, and with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Conley after the basket by Memphis. Conley, a screen on Jackson. Here's Towns.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish!
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Bane finds Williams. Edwards against Bane. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Towns, a screen on Moran. To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Aldama outside. Back to Moran. Fantastic finish inside by Moran.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards a screen on Williams. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Aldama with it. He's picked up by Edwards. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Look at Desmond. Exclamation point on the fast break.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Moran. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Conley. Towns left side from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 12 now in this quarter.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just acts.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Kyle Anderson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Morris in at the 2-guard spot. Jackson outside. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker, first personal foul.
And that one misses. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's McLaughlin to the right side and stolen by Clark. And they're running. Rose finds Smart. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, the #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time. Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. From deep, Rose knocks it down from distance. Rose has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Smart. McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Back to Alexander Walker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And the free throw, no good.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Rose against Morris. Rose right side. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
A beautiful pass by Derrick Rose, one of his strengths. You start talking about him as a distributor.
Morris outside. Reed sets a screen. On the attack, Morris. On the wing, Alexander Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson with a screen on Smart. Here's Reed. There's the triple. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Stevens, the pass to Rose. They set the pick. Pass to Stevens. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Morris. Anderson with a screen. Morris finds Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Here he goes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. With some arc, and Rose with the layup. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Pass to Morris, beyond the arc, hits a 3-pointer. Morris has got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Rose against Morris. Rose, the pass to Stevens. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anderson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Rose. And it's Ja Morant in for Smart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bane with it. He's picked up by Conley. Shot's good by Morant.
One of those guys that can take over a game. Ja Morant proven to be the difference.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
What a slam by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Morant looking around. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Picked by Aldama. Clock at 6. To the paint. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Towns a screen on Williams. Towns outside to take the lead. Aldama grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant against Edwards. Counted and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And that one's good. Morant.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
Williams against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns, right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Memphis on D. The lead is 2. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Morant against Gobert. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. No good with a layup. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Conley against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
5 on the clock. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Doesn't go that time. For 3, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
And he makes it.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Towns a screen on Morant. Edwards.
Oh my goodness!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Morant, pass to Aldama. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Towns on a screen. Back to Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2-point game.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big
time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
30 seconds left in the final quarter. Aldama with it. Towns covering. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. And the baseline jumper, no good. Left side Bain. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe?
We'll see. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're down by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that